Hi, Miss. Good afternoon. Well, my name is David, and I am going to talk about the Japanese festivals. And before to start with the speech, I want to say that I decided to talk about this because lately I am watching Japanese cartoons, and sometimes they show to the audience some of their festivals, and it's some interesting to watch and know more about that. And so let's start with the speech, and I hope it's to your liking. Well, the Japanese spring and summer brings with it a relevant number of festivals to the country. This shouldn't surprise us in the least, because spring and summer is a very special season, are special seasons in Japan, and which is attributed with spiritual qualities of energetic change and renewals, and thus all over the country and different celebrations and rituals are held to celebrate the arrival of spring and the summer and to grant participants good fortune. Well, I am going to start with the Setsubun Festival. No, also means beings versus demons. It sounds strange, but well, this spring festival is an opportunity to show away bad spirits by showing magic beings and demons. This is take place in Kyoto. Even the geisha take part in the famous ritual. On February 3rd, before the official start of spring, the Japanese celebrate the return of the warm season with a true cleansing. This is an opportunity to exorcise the demons that have settled over the winter. And how they do this? Well, they do this by engaging in make well, is a phrase Japanese, so my Japanese is so bad. Is mame maki through, or also means throwing beans. While uttering the sayings goes Oni wa soto fukawa uchi. That means, sorry for my Japanese. That means out with demons, in with Japanese. Sorry. Happiness. Well, now the importation of geishas and demons of this festival. Well, many temples participate in the party and organize special events. At Yasaka shrines, geisha are the heart of the festival, while Yoshida shrines host the biggest celebration of the city. The faithful burn amulets and personal items in huge fires, while the priests perform a purifying ritual. Well, Kitano Tenmangu and Heian Jingu both rely on comedy with performances of Kyojin pieces and traditional dances. Rosanji organizes a famous dance of demons that it calls, the name is Oniodori, characterized by costumes and grotesque caricatures. And if in Kyoto geisha are at the party, it is customary to take you to appeal to celebrities for the showing of the beans. And the spring sushi. On February 3rd, all of Japan hurls the precious fukumami, that means lucky beans, and that eat them. It is customary on this day to eat as many beans as your age, and maybe even a bean more to attract health and long life. Well, in Tokyo, you can buy them everywhere, but the shop Mamegen, that is in Asabu Huban, is the leading expert of the genre since 1865. Well, another tradition of Setsubun is a long futsumaki. That is a thick sushi roll wrapped in seaweed containing raw fish and vegetables, called eomaki. while looking in a particular direction shows each year. For good fortune, at the end of the day, bonfires ignite the city on all sides, and reminds of a past year and witness to a new beginning. Well, now I am going to talk about the Omisutori Festival. This festival is a Japanese festival of Buddhist origin, which is considered to be one of the oldest festivals in Japan, dating back more than 1,200 years. And this Japanese festival is celebrated in the city of Nara, specifically in the Nigatsudo Hall of the Todaichi Temple. Well, the hall is located at the foot of the hill, and it takes 10 minutes to reach it from the main entrance of the temple. And the Omisutori is held annually from March 1st to 14th. Usually, this date has no variations or changes in the calendar of celebrations in Japan. Now, from the beginning of the Omitsutori festival, different rituals are performed, and below I will explain some of them. First, the Otaimatsu ritual. In the Otaimatsu, a group of 10 or 11 priests run through the corridor of the Nigatsudo Hall while carrying huge pine torch of 6 or 8 meters. And, well, there are lit, I liked. And then go up to the balcony and place them under the public, thus causing a shower of sparks that are believed to give good luck and protection to those who follow them. And this ritual varies according to the day of celebration, and it is possible to encounter large or smaller torches depending on when it takes place. And the duration of the Otaimatsu also changes. It's between 10 to 45 minutes. Although it is not the main ritual of the fire festival in Nara, it is the most popular and frequency. Now the Omisutori ritual. As the name suggests, in Japanese, this is the main ritual of the festival. In this ritual, the priests go with the torch from the Nagatsudo to a wall in the main building, of which it is said that is water only flows at the time of the festival, and that it has healing powers. The Ratan ritual. This ritual is performed in the Nagatsudo and consists of ringing bells and horns for more than an hour, while the priests walk around the room with lighted torches. And the Shuni ritual. It is a ritual of spiritual cleansing and is carried out on the 14 days of the festival. In the Shuni, all the priests pray for peace, an abundant harvest, and confess the sins committed to the consecrated state of canon and that is in the room. Now the Kishiwada Danjiri Matsuri Festival. That takes place on September, sorry. The Danjiri Matsuri is essentially a harvest festival to pray for a good autumn bounty, and it takes place in Kishiwada. It's a fun and powerful celebration and the most famous Danjiri Matsuri in Japan. A danjiri is a traditional Japanese wooden float decorated with carvings and lots of ornaments. The wooden floats are made in the shape of shrine or temple, and they pulled through the streets on festival days. Today, the festival is considered to be Osaka's wildest party. That's celebrated in middle September. The majority of the floats weighs over 3,000 kilograms and are pulled by an enthusiastic team of up to 1,000 people. All the floors represent a different district of the city, with each district's pride being as at stake as its team is competing for the victory. And finally, the Aomori Nebuta Matsuri Festival. The Nebuta Matsuri Festival is one of the largest among the many festivals in Japan. Large illuminated floats of glowing figures that these glowing figures is called Nebuta, and there are parade through town and are new craft each year based to themselves as well-known kabuki scenes, historical moments, or mythologies. Well, their dimensions rip up to 9 meters, 7 meters, and 5 meters. The profound seas of the massive nebuta are in the realms of fine light art. The parade is carried out by Sensumochi, who directs the float's exciting motions using a flute and fan, Hikiete, who pulls the nebuta according to the Sensumochi, and the Hayashi Kata, who are the ensemble carrying taiko drums, flutes and handbells, and Haneto, who jump around and dance shooting race or something like that. I don't know, it's like race, and sing with the rings of the Hayashi Kata. The Nebuta and the people become one in this great breathtaking frenzy, and it is it surreally is Aomori's most famous summer night traditions. Finally, when I was searching about these Japanese festivals, I was comparing between Mexico and Japan, and I think that the most of festivals of Japan, that I could see, is like the most is like pray or something like that for fortune, for health, for something like that. And Mexico is more like eat, dance, and something like that. The Japanese culture that I can see is more relaxing. That Mexican is alcohol, food, and dance, and Japanese is like see the see the sculptures, pray, and things like that for their gods. And Mexico, that I can see, is like almost 5 or 10 times a year. And in these festivals in Japan is in almost every festivals, well, Japanese festivals. Well, another things that I could see searching about these festivals and the cartoons that I see is the difference between yukata and kimono. Well, the yukata and kimono are traditional Japanese clothing. Most of the people just know the names yukata and kimono, but hardly know the actual difference between the two. The basic difference that can be seen between yukata and kimono is their fabric. Well, yukata comes in cotton fabric, on the contrary, and kimono dress comes in silk fabric. Another difference that can be seen is that yukata is worn during the summer seasons. They are also worn as bathrobes in places such as hot springs, literally meaning bathing clothes. And yukata has been derived from yu. This is a Japanese word which mean bath, and katabira, which mean underclothing, literally meaning a thing to wear. Kimono has been derived from ki, which mean wear, and mono, which mean think. And Well, I think that is all for the speech. Thank you for listening. And sorry for not has been in the video because I have to upload this with datos and the internet is very slowly any place that I go. So I to be more efficient, I decide to put this part in black or maybe I put some imagine. Sorry for not having really. And see you miss. Have a nice day and bye.